Here are 7 ways Nigerians preserve their culture and identity abroad. Nigerians are not afraid to express themselves. They wear their clothing attire. When you see a Nigerian abroad, especially during summer, you see them with their traditional outfits, looking also colorful and beautiful when you are abroad. Going out socially becomes something you look forward to. It could be a wedding, it could be a naming ceremony, it could be Thanksgiving. It's time to catch up with friends, with family. It's an opportunity to wear asoebi, express yourself in the various colors and various styles. During winter, Nigerians are so confident of wearing their national attire. In fact, sometimes we make a running joke that you will see a Nigerian wearing their national attire and then wear an English jacket on top of it. So it does look funny. It looks like a mismatch sometimes, but this just shows you the confidence of a Nigerian. They will wear that national attire. Nothing like an English jacket or even an English winter will stop them from wearing it. Some of them will wear their buba over a turtleneck jumper, for example, and it kind of looks funny sometimes, but this just shows they are proud of their culture. In fact, they want you to know that this is my culture. Nigerians abroad will always seek to eat their foods. They are proud of it. A typical Nigerian would not abandon his foods. Nigerians create their own restaurants. They create their own takeaway joints. If Nigerian foods are not available in any country they are abroad, Nigerians will turn it into a business. They will start to import those foods and sell it in that country to their fellow countrymen. What they will then do in turn is start to attract people from other cultures to actually patronize and eat their foods. So that way, Nigerians are preserving their culture. They also then introducing their culture to other people. They want you to enjoy what they are enjoying. And they want to say to you, hey, my culture, my food is not inferior. Nigerians have established markets outside of Nigeria. Take the UK, for example. There is this market called Peckham. It's like you're in Nigeria. Even the artisans, the shop attendants, they speak to you in Yoruba. A typical shop attendant saying to you, Alaroro. The first time I heard that, I just burst out laughing because I'm like, where did this guy get this from? It's as a result of them mingling with Nigerians, wanting some level of customer service with Nigerians. This is all about national pride. This is a way of Nigerians preserving their culture and saying, hey, we have a presence here. Religion is prevalent in most cultures, and Nigerians are very passionate about their religion. Church going or going to the mosque helps with your mental well-being and balance as a human being. You have that sense of, yes, I'm part of my culture. You will worship in a way that represents your culture. Nigerians go to church on a Sunday. They fraternize with the community. They gel with the community. They engage in various projects. It could be a project back home. You have an understanding of, say, what's going on in your community. You become part of that community and feel at home in a foreign land. Nigerians preserve their language by speaking it. When you are abroad, you get on a bus or a train. If there is a Nigerian person on that train or on the bus, don't be surprised if you hear them speaking their language over the telephone, for example, or to each other. They are not afraid to express themselves. They're unapologetic about speaking their language. You shouldn't be afraid or curling up to speak your language or to express yourself because you are in a foreign land. You should not be afraid to express who you are. Nigerians export their culture through Afrobeat. As you know, Afrobeat is one of the most powerful genres in the world as we speak today. You will go on high streets in Europe, in America, you will hear Nigerian music, Afrobeats, banging out in cars, banging out in clubs. You will hear Afrobeats in the mall, in the supermarket. This is a way of Nigerians maintaining and preserving their culture all around the world. People are listening to the music so much so now that people are beginning to pick up on the language and speak Pidgin English. Don't be surprised if you hear an Englishman or an Oyinbo person speaking Pidgin English, speaking Yoruba words, speaking Yoruba lingo, speaking Igbo lingos, simply because they hear it through the music. People see these artists, these Afrobeat stars in videos, in concerts, wearing the attire, and Nigerians in all of those concerts also wearing this attire, and people began to gel with it and vibe with it, and therefore Nigerians export all of this culture. Nigerians this way preserve their culture and also introduce other cultures into it. Social media plays a very big role in terms of you identifying with your culture and identity. Social media, as we know, is open 24/7, so you can't get to connect with what's happening back home. You can't get to connect with like people. Social media gives you instant feedback and engagement as per what's going on. After the initial virality of Afrobeats, for example, Afrobeats artists needed to keep up the momentum. They needed to connect a lot more and more with fans all over the world. Davido, for example, he had that viral hit with Unavailable. It couldn't have happened without social media. If you remember the Love Wantington song, it couldn't have happened without social media. So you get that instant feedback and you participate in real time. Social media is a brilliant information source as well. You normally do not feel left out as to what's going on, what's new, what's the news. If you're living in the diaspora away from home, social media is a brilliant way to keep up. A Nigerian will express themselves. They will express their culture. They will express their language. Let me know what you feel about this in the comments section. See you in the next video, and please give me a like.